finishing the insulation and the top board on the exterior box on this episode of
the Clutch Trucker Channel.
Clutch Trucker, filmed before a live and fuzzy studio audience, and apparently a very tired one. This is Rusty, the world-famous meatball dog. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Clutch Trucker Channel. Alright, remodel work continuing. I know we had a couple of videos about the drunk bus driver. Anyway, don't get me started. So here it is, Friday the 18th. I've been working a lot of the day today. I had the only part of the outside box that didn't have the wood skin on it yet was the top, and I needed to put the insulation in there and then put the wood skin on. And of course, putting the insulation in there was a bigger deal than all the rest of the insulation around that box, because I've got those light outlets up there. I had a couple extra little funny beams in places, so I had to do a lot of extra little cutting and fitting, and I was working and all that, and I hadn't been taking any video yet. And then my son showed up and he's like, hey, I can help you. I'm like, yeah, I will take that help. And so he helped me finish getting the insulation up there and then putting the wood skin on. So look at that. All right, Justin's up there. I'll be back up in a minute. We're putting in the insulation for the top so we can cut the board and put that over it, and then the ice and water barrier.
We're getting close. We're so close. Only a few more updates and then he's back out on the road.
From high atop the Clutch Trucker extension, now we can look over here to my son Justin's project, the Five Nights at Freddy's 1 set that he's building. When you see it from up above, it's fairly impressive.
It's pretty dang awesome. This kind of looks like ice cream sandwich. Don't take a bite of this though.
No, it doesn't taste good.
Fun to play with, not to eat.
We're getting styrofoam everywhere, but when you're working this high, you don't care as much. So right now you can see tool pedals filled.
Fantastic.
Now the third one, I've got to do a little shorter. I got to cut out the 1.5 inch for the outlet there. The outlet here, I did cut out for in the middle one, but you just can't see it because now the 1 inch piece is on top.
This is the second highest I've ever been in the pole barn. See that rope? That rope over there? I had to get that rope up there somehow.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, Justin is on top of the extension box.
I'm going to sit up here in my
to get the last few screws against the cab.
Welcome to my castle.
Might I note, he volunteered. I did not force him to do this.
Let's get higher. No, I'm kidding. See, now what we do is we just take one of these and we just put them right into the wood.
Yeah, we got about 2 more to go.
Oh boy. There's a light.
There's a light. There's some Christmas lights that somebody left up here. I don't know who that was.
He sounds like a real idiot. There's Clutch Trucker.
Hello. Oh, let me look like I'm working. There you go.
This Clutch truck looks pretty clutch small from up here.
Yes.
Well, yeah, look at that. Get the whole pole barn from up here.
And a good shot at your Five Nights at Freddy's set.
Yeah, look at that. How about that? I built that. Anyway.
And I built most of this.
Oh yeah, most of it. That's the key word.
A little bit of help from the X-Blue construction crew.
That's true.
Okay, so we got all the insulation on. We got the top board cut. We heaved that up into place. Got it screwed down. So now the entire extension box is now completely insulated, completely covered in its basic wood skin, which of course is not going to be permanent. You're not going to be seeing that. We'll be covering it in the diamond plate. But first I got to put on the ice and water barrier, which is what you do like on a roof before you put down the actual roof shingles. So we're going to put that on first, work on that tomorrow. And I gotta wait for the warmer weather again. I'm afraid to bend that ice and water barrier too much when it's really cold, and we're again cold tonight, because I don't want to crack it. So we'll put that on tomorrow when it's a little warmer. It's supposed to be up near 50. It's supposed to be windy, but better than it is now. And then we'll start putting the diamond plate on it. He said he'd help me with that, which will be good, because I'll need him probably to get on top of the box again once we put that diamond plate on the top to help me put the screws along that front edge. And just basically screw that down. Then we'll start hammering it down, and we'll get the Flex paste, which I got, this kind of caulk stuff, but it's made by the Flex Seal people. to seal it all up. And I hope to get that all sealed up by Sunday, because then Monday, more giant cold weather coming our way, and we're going to be in like the single digits and below 0 temperatures for a few days. Yeah. So, since it's a little colder, we did the box thing so far tonight. Now I'm focusing on my stair drawers. Okay, this is, you've been seeing these stairs with the overhang, and there's been a reason. Because I'm putting a drawer in there, or a drawer in there. I was going to put one down there, and I realized with the seat belt restraints that have to bolt into the floor where they do, you see it's kind of underneath what would have been my stairway down there. So I'm just going to do an angled board and do kind of a little cubby that I can stuff some stuff into down there. I'm going to put a board up on the side here and make my drawers. So I'm going to try to get most of this wood measured and cut tonight, so maybe I can even get it painted. What do you think? So that way, when Justin's not available to help me tomorrow, here and there on the outer box stuff, well, I can then spend my time working on my stair drawers. So we'll have 2 instead of 3, had to kind of adjust the plan again, and we'll have just kind of an angled little triangle cubby underneath that bottom step that I can stuff just some stuff into that I might want to have fairly quick access to it. It'll all be painted, it'll look nice, and that'll help finish off the look of the stairs on that side. Well, as I've always done in this project, I show the good, the bad, and the ugly, and here's the ugly. I measured the wrong direction in cutting this second board that I was trying to line up with that first board to make my other wall that'll go right behind the passenger seat for the whole drawer area. Well, right there, that was only supposed to be a few inches. I measured 7 1/4 inches as to how far it had to go out, and I cut the wrong way. Gotta love it. So we'll do that one again. At least I have another board right there that I can use. Okay, gotta cut right this time. Gonna have to put those 2 boards together with some brackets, much like I had to do the shelf that's up behind my driver's seat. I have some flat brackets left. I'll screw those together on that side, because that side will be inside the drawers. And then we can get a better idea of how the whole thing's going to fit. And I'll flip it over, and I'll give it a coat of paint. Okay, got those 2 boards put together with brackets on the other side. And then it's leaning against, I don't know if you can see that, there's screws going along that side. Another board, which will be the back wall for the drawers. Went ahead and screwed those together so I can just kind of paint it all as one unit. Okay, there's the board put together. You can see where its brackets are down there. And then I screwed it to this other board for the back, which will be the back wall for the whole drawer system. Just kind of want to fit it into place, make sure it's going to go where I want it to before I paint it. Okay, on this upper step, see it's going to stick up a little bit. So I have kind of a lip around this upper step. It's up a little higher, but I'm trying to hold it right now. This will be the first drawer area, and that'll be the second drawer area underneath there. All right, so there's the structure I've made for the side wall of the drawer area, the back wall for the drawer area. You probably really won't see that, so did I have to paint that? Probably not, but I did anyway. You will be seeing this side area, and that's why I painted that. All right, and I wanted to make sure I got the tops of each board painted, because you will be seeing that around the top of the stair area. And I went ahead and painted the inside. Again, did I really need to do that? No. But I just kind of wanted to look nice, and it's spray paint. Wasn't hard to paint all that anyway. So there it is. It can sit out here and dry all night, and hopefully tomorrow we can put that in place. So then tomorrow and the next day I'll be building the actual drawers that'll go in over the steps and along that side wall and everything. Got to build little cleats inside, to make sure the drawers hold up when they slide in and out. And then we'll put little latches on them, like I have for all the cabinets, like back here and stuff. So when they're closed, they will stay closed while I'm going down the road. What do you think? So there's what we'll end tonight. I got a lot done today. Thankfully my son helped me, or that would have taken me hours to do that by myself. But he helped me, so we got it done fairly quickly actually. And I was able to start on the whole stairway drawer system. So that's pretty good. So then, like I say, tomorrow we'll try the ice and water barrier, and we'll start trying to put up the whole diamond plate. And that'll really make that outside box look really nice. We'll get it all sealed up, and then that whole outside section will pretty much be done. Yeah, even though it was warmer, but it was so windy, it was cold today, but still, yeah, we got that insulation on the top, which took so much longer than it should have. We had to cut out for the lights and everything, and that upper board on. So now, tomorrow, we'll work on the ice and water barrier and putting the diamond plate on. So I've got to get that done this weekend while the weather's a little bit warmer, because next week is supposed to be butt cold. Right, Rusty? It's going to be nasty. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. As always, please subscribe. Please like and comment. I get to your comments usually within 24 hours while doing this project. There's Clutch Trucker on Instagram, Clutch Trucker on Twitter. And as always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Rusty, out. Hey, Ty, how you doing? You make any money today? Almost as much as I made last night. Oh, that bad, huh? He's leaping. He's ready. And there it goes. And he goes up against his begging strip. Ah, yes. The begging strip bounty. And you're so well lit now that you're in my new seating area. It's a beautiful thing. Cushions hopefully coming soon, as the truck is getting just closer and closer to completion. We'll be back out on the road soon, Rusty. Just you and me, buddy. You got it. You got it. Where's that look? Happy dog look.